Today we have day number 2 of my 7 days of Natasha Denona. If you are new to this little series or new to my channel, essentially I have 7 Natasha Denona palettes, and every day for the next 7 days I will be creating a different look with a different Natasha Denona palette. So hopefully it sounds interesting to you guys and you're enjoying the little series. Now today we have one of my all-time favorite Natasha Denona palettes. It is the Biba palette. I had wanted this for so long, and just kind of kept trying to justify why I didn't need it, and then last year I finally caved and I picked it up, and I'm so glad I did because this palette is truly exceptional. Before we go ahead and start creating our look, let's do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's zoom in and get into it. I just quickly threw some of my Kosas brow gel through the brows, and I filled in any sparse areas with the Precisely My Brow from Benefit, and I also just kind of tidied up the line under my brows with the Highbrow Duo pencil from Benefit. And now I'm going to prime my lids. I'm going to use my Nars eye primer today. So I'm just going to quickly prime my lids, and I will actually set this primer just with a little bit of light, like loose powder, because I find that with the Natasha Denona palettes that works better for this primer. So I actually have 2 shades in my palette. This is the palette, by the way, if you haven't seen it. This shade and this shade are broken, and if you've watched any of my Biba palettes, every time I say I'm going to fix them and I still haven't, so there you go. At least I'm consistent. I'm just going to lightly run this shadow through my crease first, just to kind of lay some foundation down and set it a little bit, you know, just very casually. This is an R104. I am actually working today as well, so this will be another very soft, well not soft probably, but a very wearable look, and well, at least in my opinion anyway. One of the things I love the most about the Biba palette is that nearly all of these shadows are really good just one and dones. Like you can pretty much just put literally any single one of these shadows over your lid and blend it out, and you will look very chic and effortless and just be able to run out the door. Or there's like really good 2 combos, so like that one through the crease, that all over the lid, you know, this one in the crease, that all over the lid, etc. So I think this palette is extremely everyday makeup wear friendly, like beginner makeup friendly, as well as like, well, it's just really like for anyone. I feel like this palette, because no matter the occasion, like even if you're going glam or whatever, there's still enough shades in here to go glam as well. The first shade we're going to go into after that one is Prairie, and I'm going to take this on the same brush, and we're just going to start running that through the crease as well. I just love a good mustard shade. It's like my favorite kind of shade. I'm now going into a R105 brush, and I'm going to go into the shade next to that one, which is Cocoa. And I'm going to start running this through the crease as well, but slightly lower down. I'll concentrate it more so on the outer corner because I don't like my inner corners to be too dark. I just don't find that personally suits me. But if you want to, I mean, the world is your oyster, my friend. You do you. In my time, I'm filming this on like the 8th of March or something ridiculous, and I'm up extremely early before work to do this, but I am going to see Batman tonight. So in your time I will have already seen Batman and know how I feel, but I'm very excited about it. You know, I'm from the days of Twilight. Like I know that Twilight is having a resurgence with Gen Z, which is exciting. Gen Z just really want to be us, don't they? Because they keep saying how much cooler they are, but they keep copying all our trends, don't they? Don't they? But anyway, I love Robert Pattinson. Is that how you say his name? Anyway, from the Twilight days, obviously. I read all the books, watched all the movies, did all the things. So I'm excited to see what he brings to Batman as a character, because I just find him an intriguing little individual. He's just, yeah, he's very intriguing to me, especially his acting style. So I'm very excited to see Zoe Kravitz though. I really like her acting. She's amazing. So see how it goes. Also, did you guys know that there's like a remake of Charmed? Did anyone else love Charmed? I love Charmed. I always wanted to be like a witch. I think I just want superpowers. That would just be really great to me. I mean, it's probably not. It seems like a lot of responsibility and a lot of risk taking of your own life. But I've always kind of just wanted to be like supernatural in some way, shape or form. And so I loved Charmed, and like, I mean, they were just fabulous. I loved Piper the most. And I was into it. But anyway, there's a remake of Charmed. It's not as good, but it's not terrible. But it's hard because like, obviously I'm a huge fan of the show. So, you know, I can't judge it that fairly when you're a huge fan of the original. But it's not bad, I've been watching it, you know. It's kind of cheesy like the original one, but yeah. A little bit darker, a little bit more gory. So if you're not into that, don't recommend it. But yeah, anyway. There you go. You guys are like, we literally don't care. Stop talking. I'm gonna take my Milk Makeup primer now, and I'm going to pop this pretty much all over the lid, like all the way or out to like just shy of that proper outer corner bit there. And then I'm gonna take my Refa number 2 flat shader brush, and I'm gonna go into this lovely color right here, which is called Rustic. I just think this is really a pretty color, and I love a dark brown kind of smoky eye, you know what I mean? I love it. So just gonna tap this all over the lid. If you're finding that you're not getting the kind of metallic payoff on any of your metallic shadows, by the way, even with or without primer, it's because you're potentially, just check if you're swiping your brush, you wanna tap. If you tap your metallics onto your lid, you will get a lot more of that like metallic pigment payoff. It'll become a lot more opaque and you won't have to like put as much on, etc. We're gonna leave the eyes here for now. I am going to do a speed through of my base makeup for you guys so you can see the products that I'm using and how I do it, etc. if you're interested. If not, just skip through it. And then we will come back, we'll finish up the lower lash line, etc. and then you guys can see like the full look, if you will. Okay, so base makeup is on and done. Let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. Truly, it's gonna be literally nothing exciting, okay? So I'm sorry, I really feel like I've hyped this up as in like, let's do the lower lash line, and I'm not doing anything exciting. I'm just gonna take Prairie, because this is a work look, I don't like to do too much, to be honest. I don't know, let me know. Is this wearable for you guys? This is like my version of wearable a little bit, so I can go even softer with the looks if you would prefer. Let me know in the comments below. I would have already filmed this series, so just keep that in mind, but I can do even softer looks than this for work if that's what you're after. And then I'm gonna go into Cocoa with a smudger brush. I will just go in with a teensy tiny bit of this one in the inner corner, just a little bit. Normally I wouldn't, but I will just do just a small amount. This is also a really good look if you are going like out to dinner or drinks or movies or something after work and you don't really want to like have to redo your makeup or do anything to it. I'm actually not going to put any eyeliner on today because my eyes are feeling a little bit irritated, but I am just going to put my Milk Makeup, what is this called? Rise Mascara on, which I don't mind it actually, you guys. It's really nice for an everyday. It's actually, I would even say a glam mascara. It's quite good. Let me go and like put my hair down, etc. I always get so much makeup in my hair, it's just, I can't not. Anyway, let's zoom you out so you can see it all put together. And this is the finished makeup look using the Natasha Denona Biba palette. What do you guys think? Is this wearable enough for you, or do you want me to go even softer again with some more wearable looks? I really like this. This is exactly kind of what I would wear on the everyday, and I love the Biba palette. It is truly just an every kind of person eyeshadow palette, unless of course you absolutely hate neutrals and never ever wear them. Otherwise, it's really the kind of perfect eyeshadow palette for everyone because you can really use these shadows every day. There's lots of one and dones, there's different combinations, etc. Just really actually think this palette is worth the money. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below and let me know if you have this palette. If you're watching till this point, I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!